He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Zach Greinke will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Career line against Greinke. He's 0 for 7. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Greinke has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Pollock. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Diamondbacks lead.
Leading off for Arizona, second baseman, Daniel Nostalgia.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just...
For the Dodgers, number 55, Tom Oler.
Archie Bradley takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bradley, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dyson on the run. And the Diamondbacks have passed their first hurdle. They'll advance to the NLCS.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Silence of all games. 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
You talk about setting the tone for your team offensively. Everyone's allowed to relax now, pass the baton mentality, and if that's any indication where these next 9 innings are going, buckle up, fans.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone! What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first 2 batters of the game. 2 batters, 2 solo home runs. His first homer here in the series, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the whole crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Goldschmidt